Hello again everyone, and welcome back to Skyblock News. I'm your host Derailious, and with Skyblock's 5th anniversary tomorrow, there is a lot going on in Hypixel Skyblock. Before we get into it, I just want to say, thank you guys so much for the support recently as we're rapidly approaching 70k. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below if you have not already done so. As well as this, to give back to the community, I'm going to be hosting 2 or 3 100 million coin giveaways in my Discord server. Feel free to join down below or in the comments section. Without any further ado though, let's launch right into this. Starting off, we have an extremely small update which was rolled today, June 10th. They fixed titanium instantly respawning into mithril after being mined instead of turning into bedrock. They fixed polished diorite in the crystal hollows respawning. They fixed heat in the magma fields going no higher than 50. And as of 0.20.2, special ores such as mithril and gemstones now respawn even if the chunk they're in gets unloaded. Very cool stuff. Next up, I want to talk about the Better Mayors update as well as the 5th year anniversary event. It is very likely that we're going to be seeing both of these updates tomorrow, June 11th, 2024. This matches up with the 5-year anniversary of Hypixel Skyblock being a game. I think it is very likely that we see this update for 2 reasons. The first of which is that tomorrow is a Tuesday, and the admins tend to release updates on Tuesdays anyway. But also, I think that they're going to release it because they've already showcased Year 5 anniversary items on the Alpha Network, notably the balloon hat. And it would be very weird to have the date in which the 5th year anniversary happens go by without the actual update accompanying it. It just feels weird to release it on the 18th, a week after the anniversary. It is definitely possible that it's in a week, but I think the way more likely outcome is that it's tomorrow, June 11th, so there are a few things you can do right now to prepare. The first thing I recommend you do is get your hands on the Alpha Network and also do this Alpha checklist. If you do everything on this list, you will be able to get an item on the main server. The item is commemorative and can be sold, so even if you have no interest in the item itself, you can just sell it for some free profit. All you need to do is fish up a sea creature at Jerry's workshop, which is very easy, assign a pet to the EXP share slot, which I'll show you how to do in a minute, forge an item in the forge, bid on the Stonks auction, and complete all carnival objectives. Many of the objectives are able to be completed in a decent amount of time. For the forge, for example, you're going to want to pick an item that's pretty easy to make. For example, the Mithril Pickaxe, which has a very short craft duration. Same thing with the Travel Scroll to the Dwarven Forge. I don't recommend going for anything like the Ammonite because even though it has an easy craft, it will take too long, all things considered. In terms of the other things you can do, if you go into your pets menu and then go to EXP sharing, you can just click on a pet and then boom, you get that task done. If you want to fish up a sea creature, it is very easy. Even though it is summer on the right side of your screen, you can just access the Jerry Island over here. In terms of other stuff you can do, like the Stonks auction, you're just going to want to go back to the hub, head over to the left side by the bazaar, and then head inside this building. You can see the Stonks auction here, click on the right side, or the left side rather, and then you can just make a bid. It's that easy. Finally, in terms of carnival goals, you can head over to Chantel and you can just do all of these little activities. These are all pretty easy, all things considered. I don't expect too many people to have trouble with this. If you do though, just feel free to look up my previous video on this topic. I do go over every single game at a very basic level. As well as this, if you're on the main server, I recommend picking up things like booster cookies because the price will rise if a lot of people log on for a 50 year anniversary event. As well as this, there are certain other items like the Midas Sword and Midas Staff which you may want to get your hands on. Same goes for the Mineral Armor. However, that is totally up to you, and I completely understand if you're not interested in picking up those items right now. I, for one, already have all of those items, so I don't really need to worry about that. It is also definitely possible that the 5th year anniversary includes some sort of raffle, which, if it's anything like the last one, will require players to be online quite a bit. I, for one, am pretty excited for this possibility, but just know it will definitely get chaotic if that is the case. Wrapping up here, if we get the Better Mayors update as well as the raffle event or perhaps an anniversary event tomorrow, I will definitely be making a video covering that. I will also be making videos on the first few mayors elected under the Better Mayor system, just to keep you guys updated on how specifically the mayors are changed and what you can do to get ahead. I hope you enjoyed this video as it really is an interesting topic. I feel like looking at the future of Skyblock, especially with the 5-year anniversary coming up, I think we have a lot of good stuff coming soon. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you think we should get a raffle event? Do you think it should be something else entirely? Would love to hear what you think. At the end of the day though, my name is Derailious, thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and look to the future fellas, I'll see you then.